In this video, the BX gets even lighter. I don't know if you remember, but I've already said in this channel that there was a weird rattle sometimes under acceleration at low revs or when changing gear. And I actually thought it was something to do with the clutch cable. When I took it to the garage where they fixed the LHM leak, they have taken a look at that and they couldn't do anything. It was working properly. So the vibration was probably some trim around here that was vibrating, that wasn't properly fitted. And I had another problem. I still have it actually. I'm not sure I will be able to show you. See, we have all the lights working. I should have a light for this and I only have it sometimes. I've started taking things apart. And the first thing was this lower panel that sits here. It goes around the ignition. You have two bolts fitting it to the upper cover, and you also have one there, somewhere, yeah, and another one here. I might be forgetting one or two, but they are quite visible, so it's really not a mystery. It's quite large, let me show you. Yeah. And to add to the insult, this one is losing its color. It's more grey than cream. I've already removed the inspection panel here, which had a clip missing. But yeah, that's to be expected in a car like this. And removing this one won't be easy, I guess. I might crack it, I'm a bit scared, but we'll have to do it anyway. I will also have to remove this in order to see what's the problem with the light. But before that, I want to go for a ride and see if there's any difference. In another video, last day of the road trip I think, I've said that the steering was as heavy as this one when the power steering belt broke. No. This is way lighter because this was made to not have power steering, unlike the Alpha. Beautifully 39, eh? Really like those cars. I can still feel some kind of vibration around here. So maybe it's the speedometer cable. I'm not sure. Maybe something is broken and is loose inside. Yep, it's definitely behind this. It's not the other tray. I forgot how noisy this engine is compared to the Rover and the 33. Well, the 33 has been soundproofed, so it's really not a fair comparison. And the Rover has also been soundproofed too, and is a lot more modern. But apart from that, yeah, I almost forgot how pleasant this car is to drive. And look at that beautiful Honda Accord in front of us, which probably came from Canada or the US, judging by the plate. But it came here after only a couple years of life there, because VU, that's 90. It's been registered in 90 or 91 in Portugal. Maybe 91. Fourth gear, pedal flat on the floor. Now, I bet you've been able to really notice that. Yeah, it's not gonna set the world on fire. It's enough to keep up with modern traffic. Jesus. Yay! Obviously, tragedy has already hit. This little bit will have to be glued here. I'm not surprised, and I'm not particularly pissed with myself because I know how this goes. This is probably the worst type of plastic there is. It's really easy to crack, and this area gets a whole lot of sun. So, yeah. Now, let me see if I don't break anything else. I might maybe put this down. This had already been tampered with because I haven't been here. Anyway, we can easily put this back in place afterwards. It didn't crack in half, I'm glad. Now, all we've got to do is remove this, which thankfully are not made of plastic. Okay, this is not the best way. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't select the right tools for the job. I do have an extension, but I'm too lazy to find it. Anyway. Oh. Not a problem. 2 washers. It seems they knew that this was ridiculously weak. Now this one. It's almost. Yep, it's here. Okay, the moment is here. Bloody stupid phone. I even put the phone on my tripod, but yeah, it decided not to record. Anyway, this is out of the way. And I've already removed the 2 plugs, which is really easy, just prise them off. Actually, you don't prise them, you just push them, because they don't seem to be locked in place. They don't need to. Now, I was trying to find if there was some other cable, and I think there is one here, which I'd need to disconnect. Let me not forget, this one goes here. Okay. So many cables. But there's more. We have one here. And I can't even see where that goes. That should be fine. Under the blue one. And another one here, which I don't understand. Oh, we're not out of the woods yet. But why? What's missing? Oh, yeah. That's the speedometer cable, isn't it? Yep. I have no idea how to remove it. This is a purely mechanical thing, I guess, and I've never touched one. So, let me check the Haynes for this car. Meanwhile, that's not very convincing, is it? Oh dear. I thought this moment would never arrive, but the cluster is finally out. Hooray! Not much damage has been done, I'm happy about that. The last bit was removing the speedometer cable, which I think is a common fault in these cars. And I didn't know if this was just a push fit or if there was some kind of ring or something locking it in place, but I really didn't do much in order to remove it, and I didn't force it, so it should be good. Now, 2 things have to be done. I might clean all the connectors since we are here, but the main 2 things that I have to do are going for a test drive, and check if there's still that weird vibration. If it's gone, it was something between the dashboard and the cluster. It could be touching somewhere. And I want that light for the speedometer working full time, not just when it wants to. Yeah, it's not here. I'm currently holding the clutch pedal a little bit. If I remove my feet from under it, hear the difference. So clearly, it's this. Well, that makes me happy in a way. Is this kind of slack normal? I don't know. Could the springs be tired? When the garage fixed the LHM leak, I told them to give this a good look, but they didn't find anything out of the ordinary. The only thing they told me is that this was as far as it could be adjusted, which probably suggests that the clutch is on its way out. But since I don't use it for daily driving, stopping at a lot of lights and all that, it should be fine. Yeah, I'll have to find some way to fix this, but thank you. It really was the foil. I've cleaned the connectors and the printed circuit on the cluster, and let's see if we get lucky. Fingers crossed. Yay! That's great.